Hello, my dear students. Now, in this video, I am going to explain the addition and subtraction of polynomials. Addition and subtraction of polynomials. What are polynomials? What is the means of algebraic expressions? The basic introduction of algebraic expression I have already given in my previous video. Okay, if you have not watched that video yet, then you can go and watch, and the link also I have provided. Okay, so now let us start our new topic. What is addition and subtraction of polynomials? How to add and subtract the polynomials? We can add and subtract the polynomials by two methods. The method one is column method, and the method number two is horizontal method. By two methods we can add any kind of polynomials. Before starting the addition and subtraction of polynomial, all the students should keep one thing in mind, that the like terms will be added with the like terms. We can add only the like terms. Only the like terms we can add. We cannot add the unlike terms. What are like and unlike terms? That also I explained in the introduction video. Okay, so let me give one small example how to add the like terms and how can we add the unlike terms. If any question is written 3x squared plus 7x plus 9x squared. Now in this expression or in this polynomial, we can see this 3x squared and this 9x squared. They both are like terms. They both are like terms. Why they are like terms? Because the x square and x square, the variable of the terms are same. The variable of the terms are same. So they both are like terms. They both are like terms. Okay. If the variables are same and the powers of the variables is also same, then they are like terms. So we can add this 3x square and 9x square. I can add then 3 plus 9. This is 3. This is plus 9. 3 plus 9. It will be 12x square plus 7x. Okay. Now we cannot add it further. Why we cannot add? Because the variables are not same. Here the variable is x square and here the variable is x. So we cannot add. Many times the students make mistakes. What mistakes they are making? They will write answer is equal to 19x cube. They will add the power 2 and power 1. They will add power 3 and 12 plus 7. They will write 19x cube. No, that is not correct. Okay, we cannot write it like that. They both are not like terms, so we cannot add. Sometimes students make mistake in that also. 2x plus 4. Sometimes it is written 2x plus 4. At last, afterwards they will write the answer is 6x. 2x plus 4 also they will add. 2x plus 4 they will write 6x. If it is written 9x minus 3, then also 9 minus 3 they will write 6 and then x. No. They both are not like terms. Here the term is 2x, here 4 is the whole. It is a constant term. So we cannot add 2x and 4. Here also this 9x and 3 cannot be subtracted. They cannot add or subtract any kind of unlike terms. If they are like terms, then only we can perform addition or subtraction. That is the most important thing to keep in mind. You have to keep in mind. Okay? So this is wrong. This is also wrong. Because we can't add any unlike term. Now, let me give you examples of your food. book. That is example number 1. We have to add the given polynomial. The given polynomial is x cube plus y cube minus 3x square plus 23, comma y cube minus 2y plus 5x square y square and 25y square. I will explain both the methods. You can use any method to solve this question. First of all, I will explain the column method. In the column method, we will arrange the like terms downside of the like terms. We will arrange the terms in the columns. How to arrange? Let's see. First of all, I will write the first polynomial x cube plus y cube minus 3x square y square plus 23. Okay. Now the second polynomial is y cube minus 2y plus 5x square y square. Whatever like terms are there, I will write downside of the upper term. Okay. How to write? Just see on the board. Just listen it carefully and look on the board. This y cube I will write downside of the y cube. Okay. Now this is the term of the variables y minus 2y. I don't have any term with the variable only y. The variable is y only. I don't have any term, so I will write it separately at last, minus 2y. Okay, because there is no any column for the variable y. Next, the term is 5x square y square. This plus 5x square y square will be written below the term x square y square. Okay, and the third term, the third expression will be 25y square, and this is also the term with the variable y square. The term with the variable y square. So it will be written downside of the term with the variable y square. Sorry, there is a mistake. In this question, it was y square. Sorry. Okay, so y square, so y cube is also not there, so I will write y cube also separately. Y cube is also written separately. This is x cube y square minus 3x square y square plus 23. Then there is a y cube. So this y cube will be written separately because we don't have any column for y cube. Then minus 2y. This minus 2y will be also written separately because I don't have any column for the variable y. But the third term is 5x square y square, so I will write it outside of the x square y square. Next, the term given is 25y square. So this is the term of y square, and this y square can be written downside of the y square. Then it will be plus 25y square here. Here I can write plus 25y square downside of the y square. Okay, so now I need to add. If I need to add, x cube will remain as it is. This is 1 y square. This is 1 y square. 1 plus 25, it will be 26 y square. Then minus 3x square y square plus 5. Here we will apply the properties of integers. The properties of integers. This is minus 3 plus 5. Minus 3 plus 5, it will be plus 2. So plus 2 and variable will be written as it is. Now plus 23, no change, minus 2y plus y cube. That will be our final answer. So in the method, column method, we will make the columns, separate columns for each variable. Okay, then from the second polynomial we will write the terms having same variable in the same columns, and then if we don't have any column for any variable, then we will write it separately. Write it separately, and then we will try to solve just as we are solving integers. No need to change the variables. Okay, so this is the process to add the polynomials using column method. Now, what is the horizontal method? Let me explain the horizontal method also. If the same question I will solve with the horizontal method. So how can we solve using horizontal method? Horizontal method. If the same question, if I solve the horizontal method, then how I will write? First of all, I will write the first polynomial, whatever given. Then plus, because we need to add, so I will write plus, and then the second polynomial by cube minus 2y plus 5x squared y squared. Then again I will write plus 25y squared. Okay. Now I will combine all the like terms. I will write all the like terms with the other like terms. There is a term of first term, it is x cube. Is there any other term having variable x cube? No. We don't have any other term having variable x cube. So leave. Then the second term is y square. Is there any other term having variable y square? Yes. So this is 25y square. I will write together with the term y square. Okay. Now we have already combined the terms y square. Now the next is minus 3x squared y squared. Is there any term having x squared y squared as variable? Yes, we have. This is plus 5x squared y squared. Now plus 23. Is there any other constant term? No, we don't have any constant term. So I will write 23 as it is. Then y cube will also written as it is because we don't have any other term of y cube, and this minus 2y will be also written as it is because we don't have any term containing the variable y. So what we need to do is to combine all the like terms. We need to combine all the like terms. Okay, and now we just simply add. This is x cube is alone, so I will write it additive. Then this 1y square plus 25y square. These two can be added because they both are like terms. So 1y square plus 25y square, I will get 26y square. Then again these two can be simplified because the variables are same. So minus 3x square y square plus 5x square y square can be written as plus 2x square y square minus 3 plus 5. If we solve, we will get plus 2. And then the remaining terms cannot be added because all the terms now are unlike terms. So we cannot simplify it. So in the horizontal method, we should combine all the like terms and then we can perform addition or subtraction. Now let us try to do example number 2, that is of subtraction. This example also I will explain by both methods, the addition the column method and the horizontal method. Okay, so first let me explain the horizontal method for example, the column method for example number 2. When we solve the subtraction, the expression written with forms, the expression that is written with from, I will write at top. I will write at top because whenever we subtract, if it is given subtract 23 from 92, then how we will write 92 minus 23. So is it that is written after the from, we will write at top. So here also the polynomial that is written after from, I will write at top. Okay, so first of all I will write 7a square plus 2b square minus a square b plus 8ab square. Now as we have done in the addition, we will write the similar This is the term of variable ab square, so it will be written downside ab square. Okay, now this is 2a square b, so it will be written downside of the a square b term. Okay, now 2b square will be written downside of the 2b square, and a square will be written downside of the a square. So we will write the same term, the variable having the terms having same variable in the same columns. Okay. Then now we need to subtract. So dear students, remember the first thing that you remember in the subtraction, that you have to write it properly. How to write it properly? The polynomial that is written with from, you have to write at top. Many times students make mistake, they are not writing it properly. So polynomial that is written with from, you have to write at top, and then you will write the second polynomial according to the columns. Okay. Now when we subtract, we will change the symbol. We will change the symbol of the second polynomial. We have to change the symbol. Okay. How to change? If this 3 is positive, it will be negative. This is positive, it will be negative. Positive, it is also negative. And if it is negative, then it will be positive. It is not like that. Plus, no. We have to change all the symbols of the second polynomial. This 3 positive will be negative. Plus it will be minus. This plus will be minus, and this minus will be plus. Okay. Now we will work according to this change the symbol. This 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3. It will be 4a square. Now it is not a positive, it is negative. This is 2 minus 2. Don't see this symbol. This is 2 minus 2 will be 0. So we will not write b square. It will be completely cancelled out. This is minus 1 minus 2. Minus 1 minus 2. It will be minus 3a square b. And then this is 8 plus 1. This is 8 plus 1. Don't see this symbol. 8 plus 1. 8 plus 1. It will be 9ab square. Like this. Okay. Now let us discuss the horizontal method also for that example. Okay. Horizontal method. So when we use horizontal method, in that one also the second polynomial I will write at first position. If that position, if I will write in horizontal way, then how I will write 92 minus 23. Like that I will write. The number written after the from, we will write at first place. So here also the polynomial written after from, we will write at the first place. So how I will write 7a square plus 2b square minus a square b plus 8ab square. Now we need to subtract, so put minus, and then minus ab square plus 2a square b plus 2b square plus 3a square. Like that I will write. Okay. Then finally what we need to do is 7a square plus 2b square minus a square b, 8ab square. I have removed the bracket, and now n is given minus here. So the symbol written in this bracket, all the symbols will be changed. All the symbols they will change. Because this minus minus now it will be plus ab square, minus plus now minus 2a square b, minus plus minus 2b square, and minus plus minus 3a square. Now the same process. What we have done in the addition, here also we will do the same process. We will combine the like terms. This 7a square and this minus 3a square will be written together. 7a square minus 3a square. This 2b square and minus 2b square will be written together. Then 2b square minus 2b square. This minus a square b minus 2b square b. Minus a square b minus 2a square b. And then finally minus 2, it will be 0. Minus a square with minus 2 a square with minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 a square b, and finally the last term will be 9ab square. So like that we can use the horizontal method also. So dear students, in this video I completely explained how to add and subtract the polynomials. Okay, improve your basics. Point out the short points, important points that I explained. Okay, don't make mistakes. If you still have any doubt, so let me know through the comments or you can message me also. Okay, thank you.